Hi, I'm Giannis and this is my fit journey. Fitness has always been a part of my life. I grew up playing athletics in AFL, and when I was at university I was studying psychology and neuroscience, and working hospitality I wanted to find a career that I could still use my sort of athleticism, I suppose, and not have to work such long hours and late night. So I decided to apply for the fire brigade. So yeah, got into that, and look, obviously as a firefighter you do have to be physically fit. It's more to do with the sort of the sharp induction of stress. When those bells go off, your heart rate elevates straight away and you get this big stress response. You know you're going to be turning out to something. Often it might not be anything, but you still have that same physiological response regardless when those bells go off. If it is something, then obviously you then have to be super fit because you might be climbing a lot of stairs, you're going to be in a really hot environment, you might be completely in the darkness, smoke, fire, all the kind of things that are going to stress the body out. So really the main thing about physical fitness as a firefighter is to deal with the physical stress, but also the psychological and the emotional stress that goes with it as well. So with that I always try and do some sort of aerobic exercise every day. That's just for my mind and my heart. And then I do strength training probably about 4 to 5 times a week as well, and that's more for strength and muscle development and things like that. With the corporate group training, the reason I like to work in groups, I find that I get to sort of help more people on a larger scale. In saying that, the training that I do is more movement based. Every individual in the class is moving well without load, and then once they have those movement patterns down, I then am able to load them up and know that they're going to be safe from injury. Really, during the day and getting them to move well is the most important thing, and move frequently. Aerobic exercise will be good for their brain, their learning and their memory throughout the day and their productivity. And if we add some strength work into that, that's just going to help offset some of the dysfunctions that they pick up from being still for too long, whether that's seated or standing. The other thing I do is, with my psychology and neuroscience background, I like to work with breathing, sleep, stress, and try and really optimize each of those elements in the individuals and teach them as much as I can and share as much as I can from what I read and learn with them. And I find that's going to help their performance and productivity, but also just their general lifestyle and happiness as well. If we can sort of reduce the stress in their lives, then that's going to have a big impact on how they're performing and how happy they are.